who had the most epic defeat with their opponent in One Piece 566. This episode, the Straw Hats really showed just why they are badass, and I definitely enjoyed that. So the episode starts off a little bit slow. It's still Luffy beating the living shit out of Horty Jones. Well, he's actually fighting him, and he's having a little bit of a struggle. And right then and there, it popped into my mind, if Luffy is having struggles with Horty, then he isn't ready for Akainu. I don't know. For me personally, I look at this and I'm like, Akainu would have finished Horty within seconds, even at his max of, pilling it up. I think, like, this shows right here that Luffy still needs maybe another time skip or something where he's going to get more powerful, because episodes like this show that he's just not ready for that top tier level yet, in my opinion, after seeing this. Because, like, Horty, he's just a souped up pillhead fishman. So that's my stance on that after seeing those particular parts where Luffy is still struggling with him. He got bit in the shoulder again, kind of reminded me of Arlong. I was like, wait a minute, is he going to take the teeth out and put it in his mouth? That would have been a cool little filler moment if he reenacted what he did in Arlong Park. But either way, still kind of a little bit of a struggle, but then he goes gear third with mixed with Armament Hockey on both arms and just keeps punching and punching and punching, and I love every single punch. Like, die, Horty, die, yeah. And then the Straw Hats all had their epic moments. They all finished their battles, which I was like, finally, yes. It seems as though Fishman Island is wrapping up. We probably got maybe 8 more episodes, I want to say, at the max on Fishman Island, and then we're gonna go to the next arc, which I can't wait for that. But definitely, I gotta say that this particular episode, it starts off a little bit slow, but then it picks up, and then it just takes off, and it was just like, whoa. A couple of little complaints is the animation at certain spots was a little off, like when Horty got hit one time with the Armament Hockey gear third, he went flying through the ship, and it kind of looked a little bit simplistic. The design of the ship and whatnot looked like very stripped down when Horty was crashing through. So, the animation wasn't top-notch in this particular episode. It was kind of at certain spots it wasn't the best, but nonetheless it wasn't too terrible or anything like unbearable. It was just really the Horty parts that looked bad, and it's probably because the animators are just sick of animating Horty Jones getting his ass kicked. But fear not, it seems as though it's over. Horty is in the water, knocked the hell out, and everybody really gets their moment in this one. You got Zoro Onigiri finishes off his opponent. He's like, you were just a big frog in a small pond or something like that. I was like, oh man, they just all had their moments, especially Brook, because I never really give Brook his props, and it's not purposely that I do it. It's just that it always slips in my mind. But Brook had his moments where he's like, let me give you a little haiku real quick, and I was just like, yo, Brook for the win. Everybody had their moment. Chopper, monster form, beast looking as ever. Like, he even did the little dance. I was like, oh, Chopper's so awesome. Yeah, this episode, it starts off, for me personally, the best way to describe it, starts off slow and then picks up and then takes off. It was just like, yo, everyone whipped ass, and I loved it. Definitely not a perfect episode, but definitely a good episode, and I really enjoyed it. Towards the middle to end, it was just like, yeah, Straw Hats for the win. This is why the Straw Hats are badasses. Let me know what you think, though. Which Straw Hat had the best KO to their opponents? Was it Chopper in his monster form kicking ass? Was it Usopp with his, I forget exactly the name of the attack that he did, but it was just like this big green monster attacking. That was freaking awesome as well. Just everybody had their moment, Brook, Zoro, Franky, I believe it was Radical Beam. It was just like all of them did their thing. I would have given it to Luffy, but I just felt like Horty took too much ass whippings in order to do this finisher. So if I had to choose, I'm just going to be biased and go with Chopper, because monster form for the win. His little dance and stuff, it just had me rolling, and it was just like really good times. But that's all I have for this quick review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up for your favorite Straw Hat that pulled the moves out in this one. And as always, people, have an awesome day.